Hey guys, it's ZD here, and I want to shoot you a quick video right now explaining the 3 biggest manifestation principles that I know if you're starting your business, you're starting your career, you're starting pretty much anything in your life, you're wanting to attract a relationship. These 3 principles I know for a fact will change your life. They've absolutely changed my life. I usually go at my events over 7 principles on how to manifest anything, but I want to go over 3 principles right now that I know will absolutely help you. Let's get into it. So the first one, we're going to go from the bottom to the top. The first one so many people don't know about is knowing what you want. I know it's super simple, but if we don't get clear and we don't tell our brain exactly what we want, I'm telling you, all of a sudden you're going to keep getting what you got in the past. We have an unconscious program, and most of the time we keep living out that program year after year after year after year. So what we've got to do if we want to really take it to the next level is we need to tell our brain every single day, what do I really want? And I usually give my clients 6 meditations a day, 5-minute processes every single day throughout the day. So every 3 hours, you're literally closing your eyes and you're visualizing what you want. 3 hours later, you close your eyes, you visualize what you want. You do this over and over again, usually for 6 to 8 weeks. You're telling your brain and programming and conditioning it to pretty much manifest what you're going for. You know, whatever it is you want, whether it's the dream house, whether it's the amount of money you want, whether it's the dream relationship. And I've done this in all different areas of my life, whether it's a relationship and I wanted to attract a woman into my life. I remember I did it and I attracted my wife up to this point, but I followed this principle. I did it multiple times throughout the day. So I know how powerful it is, but I also know so many people don't know this basic thing. It's like you walk in to the train station and all of a sudden you walk in, you're like, hey, I want to travel somewhere. And then the train person goes, where do you want to travel? And you go, not here. What do you think the person's going to do? Okay, sir, no worries, but where do you want to go? You can go anywhere. I just don't want to be here. This is what people are doing in their life. They just don't give themselves that clarity. And I can tell you, if you don't give yourself clarity, the past will, media will. It'll keep giving you what you don't want. So number 1, do this. Number 2 is you've got to celebrate every outcome, especially the negative. What do I mean specifically? Most of the time in life, things aren't always going to go your way. That's just fact about life. Like, majority of the time it's not, but can we make it feel like it's going our way by just conditioning our thought system? Of course. You know, there's so many times in my life where I can tell you where something didn't go my way. You get on a sales call and it doesn't go your way and you're so thinking, I thought this person was going to come through, and then they don't. You know, there's so many times where this has happened. I remember I was going on a date years and years ago. I remember I went up to this woman and I asked her out and she said yes. And this was when I got clear on what I wanted. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, this is the person. And I got so attached to the outcome that all of a sudden when I was about to go on the date, I think it was 45 minutes until the date, this same person sent me a message saying, hey, I want to cancel the date, not feeling it, blah, blah, blah. And I was teaching these principles to my clients, to people. And I remembered in that moment, I'm like, if I really want to live by my principles, I need to celebrate every outcome, especially the perceived negative. So what I did in that moment, I got into state and I celebrated and I said it wasn't meant to be, and I trusted that guidance. Imagine if you can trust that guidance. I remember on a weekend, I had this lady that got on my retreat and she was pretty much saying, I felt like a failure when I felt like nothing when I didn't get the launch that I wanted. I didn't make this certain amount of money I wanted to make. And I said, you got to celebrate every outcome. And I told her this story. But the crazy profound thing in this story was that same moment when I was meant to be on the date, I ended up going into this Facebook group, did a video in the Facebook group, talking about this same principle, and there was this woman that commented on my video. And she was a salesperson at the time. She's like, hey, I want to connect with you. She was a financial planner. She pretty much said, hey, would you like to go and connect? And I said, yeah, absolutely, let's go tonight. And in that moment, if I didn't do that video, that woman ended up being my wife. So I'm saying, if I had went on that date, my friends, I would not have been with my wife today. I wouldn't have an amazing son. So I'm saying, if you celebrate every outcome and you trust that there's something better along the way, your life will change. We can't control things in life. Go outside right now and say, hey, stop being windy. Life doesn't care. Life's going to keep giving you challenges. Life's going to keep throwing you things, right? You can't control that. What we can control is how you respond to whatever's happening in the world. So be a creator of what you want. And if things don't go your way, celebrate it. And the last one is live like it's already happened. Do you want to know Law of Attraction 101? The basics behind it? Feel the feelings of the wish fulfilled. Live like it's already happened. Right now, you have a choice. Right now, imagine right now that someone has just automatically, let's just say you want money. Let's just say you've got a lawyer, someone else has a lawyer, and they're saying, hey, we're going to give you $500,000 in the next 3 to 4 months, guaranteed. Like literally go there in your body. If there was someone right now that signed an agreement, you had a lawyer, they had a lawyer, and you were guaranteed to have $500,000 in that period of time, and guaranteed in 3 to 4 months, how would you feel? You'd feel pretty good, right? If you knew it was coming. What's the difference right now? Nothing changed in your bank account, but you know what? Your emotional bank account raised just then. Why? Because I live like it's already happened. It's already done. Let's just put all that kind of story aside. We can create whatever we want inside our mind. If I really feel that in 3 to 4 months, everything's going to go my way, it will. If you understand the newest and cutting edge quantum physics, which I'll go over in, future videos, it's so proven right now in every quantum physics lab that we create reality through our thoughts. We create it through our thoughts. If I think about something over and over again, what has to show up in the physical world is what I'm putting my focus on. That's proven 101 right now. That is the most proven thing right now. We can create probability in the physical world. If I just place it in my mind and I hold it there and I know what I want, and no matter what happens in the physical world, I celebrate every outcome and I live like it's already happened. It's done already. I don't know. I can't see it physically right now, but I already know it's done. It's coming in. And if I trust that, all of a sudden, I'll look over my shoulder and I have the manifestation. Look at it from a different angle right now so you guys can understand. An example model of, if a woman is pregnant. What happens when a woman is pregnant? She goes and she starts feeling nervous and sick. There's no physical showing of the baby, but all of a sudden she's pregnant. 6 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is. She goes, goes to the toilet. The stick says you're pregnant. There's nothing physical in the body. So what you do is you go to the doctor, and what do they do usually? This is the most amazing learning around manifestation. They go to the doctor says, yes, you're pregnant. You have no physical show in the physical world. Just like if you place a seed, I want to make more money, I'm ready to make more money, there's no physical world of it. No sign, nothing. But if I have it here in my body and I'm feeling it right now, and I start feeling it, that's the same feeling as a woman's like, I know I'm pregnant. I have this feeling inside. But you know what? What does the mum and dad do? All of a sudden they start living like it's already happened. They go get the pram. They go get the cot ready. They start preparing in their mind that in 9 months there's going to be magic that's going to happen. And all of a sudden what happens after 9 months? A beautiful baby comes out. That's what happened for me. But I'm saying there was no physical showing of it for a period of time. What if I said to you right now, would you give your mind or would you give yourself time to visualize what you want right now and hold it there for a period of time? I can tell you, over a period of time, your money will grow. Your business will grow. Your sales will grow. But you've got to give it time. If you live like it's already happened, what has to show up in the physical world over a period of time is that manifestation. Look at it like a rule set in a game. I'm not sure if you've ever played, Nintendo games or you've played Mario Kart before. But what happens when you play Mario Kart? If you're playing Mario Kart and I'm going over a banana, what happens? I start to slide and spin. Think about that. It's already programmed into the rule set. It already is programmed. Look at this physical reality that we live in, that it's a rule set. There's rules to it. I look at rules like they're laws. If I jump right now off a building, I'm going to hit the ground. I can't fly. Why? Because it's part of the rule set. There's a law of gravity. There's a rule of gravity. So all of a sudden when I jump, I'm going to splatter on the ground because it's part of the rule set. But it's the same thing. I can't go over a Mario right now, Mario Kart. I can't go over a banana and think, I'm going to go faster. It's just not going to happen. Why? Because it's part of the rule set. If I understand there's another law of vibration, secondary law of attraction, what I think about has to come true. It's not coincidence. It's part of the rule set. So only put what you want inside your mind like it's already happened. And you'll be very surprised what starts to show up in the physical world. Guys, if you're loving these videos, I'm going to be coming out with so many more of these videos. Like, comment on here. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want more of. And also subscribe to the channel. It helps me out and I appreciate it. I'll chat to you all soon.